guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be playing Star Wars, the deck building game, the Clone Wars edition. So I figured since we're going to be playing a two-player game and I'll be controlling both the good side and the bad side, couldn't have worn a better shirt for it. So join me at the table and let's play Star Wars, the deck building game. Alright guys, I've got the game almost ready to go. I left some things not undone because I wanted to do them along with you, but just let's check out what's out here. So I have the Force tracker, which starts on the good guys or the Republic, I believe they're called, side. And I've got a deck of cards that is always available for purchase by either of the two factions, which costs $2, but gives you 2 resources. I've got my resources here, so I got money resources and damage tokens. And then for my starting players, I've got their bases, the separatists, or the bad guys, if you want to call them that, always go first, so I have them on the left. And then the Republic is going to be next, but they start at their force is on their side, so we start with the force on our side. Everybody's gonna shuffle their decks. You okay there, Clem? She's got some good balancing skills. And we're gonna get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bye, girl. All right, and shuffle here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, these are their starting cards, so it's probably going to be a little bit of attack and a little bit of resources. And then this is the market where we can find better cards that will help us, well, do better, cooler things, right? And this game plays exactly like its, predecessor. And there's a run-through of, oh my goodness, there's a run-through of it on the channel already. So if you've seen that, this is pretty much the same gameplay. What's going to differ is the way we achieve victory, because these guys do things a little bit different than the other 2 decks of cards. Which means that if you mix and match and you play it together with the other game, you're going to get a lot of variety as far as how are people trying to win or what powers they can use to go ahead and win. So we're gonna put 6 cards here in the market, 3 and 3 more, and you're supposed to orient them differently depending on what faction they belong to, because obviously if you're playing with a second player, they're gonna be sitting across from you. So you put their cards facing them, so that, for example, let's say that okay, so that's one of their cards, so you'll be facing them and I can see how much is actually be like this, because they'll be sitting over there, so it's that number is facing them, that's the cost to buy the card, and this number, which is the number that I need to damage in order to get rid of the good guy's card, is facing me, so that I know at a glance. But of course I'm playing both, so I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna have a little bit more of a hard time trying to figure out what card is what, but it's okay. I think we got this. And with that, now we're all set and we can start. So on your turn, it's very easy. There's really not a lot of player interaction, like what do you call it, like counters and stuff like that. So whatever I'm playing, it's not like the opponent can do anything about it, which makes it easy to play it like this, because I don't have to worry about what's in the other player's hand for now. So in any case, I'm going to reveal my cards, and I've got a couple of different things. I got 2 transports, which are going to give me, actually 3 transports, which are going to be giving me resources. And whenever you get resources, you're supposed to just take them from the pool. Of course, once you play the game many times, you don't really, I don't do that anymore, I just kind of count. And then this is 2 damage, and that's it. And then the Outcast is a special card, the Dark Side Agent, where I can, when I play it, I can choose if I want a force, if I want a resource, or if I want a damage. I'm going to gain the force, because if they are, if the other team starts with the force all the way on their side, they get 1 extra resource. So by doing that and gaining a force, they're no longer getting that extra resource at the beginning of their turn. And then I'm doing 2 damage to their base, which again, they really can't stop. So we'll put 2 damage here. And then with my $3, I can go ahead and buy. Now I cannot buy stuff that doesn't belong to me. So I couldn't buy, even if I wanted to, and I can't afford it, I couldn't buy this Ayla Secura, because she's from the good guys. And usually what I do is I tend to put them just to make my life easier. The good guys on the good guys side, so over there, and then neutral cards would go in the middle, and then what do you call it, the the bad guys or the separatist cards will go on that side. I just do it like that to make it easier. But I have $3 and I'm gonna buy me a ship because ships protect my bases, and you're gonna see that as soon as my ship comes back to me. And I use my 3 resources, so I am done. We replenish. I get another 5 cards in my hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which are these. They've got another card that belongs to them, lucky them. And now it's their turn and they're going to go. So you see turns are fast. You're only dealing with whatever cards you got in your hand, which is usually 5, unless of course you get to draw more cards because of any conditions on your cards. But starting cards, you would probably not see that. All right, so these guys got a very similar thing. Actually, all they got is Republic shuttles. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 resources, and again, you can take the blocks, the cubes, but I mean, I know they got 5 resources. So what I want to do with 5 resources, well, I probably want to get a gunship. I can actually buy 2 cards if I can afford them. So I could get like 5, 4 plus 1, 5. I can't. Well, I could buy Django Fed, which is that's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's not a bad idea to get Django. Sure, I was going to get that guy, but let's try with Django. I mean, he is an expensive card, and it's a lot of damage. Okay, so we got another space yacht, and with that they're finished. You're going to draw 5 cards, which should be these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, and we're going to go back to the separatists. So I got a transport, 2 transports, 3 transports, 4 transports. That's 4 coins, money. And then I got another 2 damage, which of course, I mean, I could hit, but I can't. There's nothing that is only 2. Could hit one of these good guys, but I only have 2 damage, so it's not going to kill them. And I would need to kill them in order to discard them or trash them, put them in the discard pile for the market. And then with $4, I can't buy that because that doesn't belong to me. So it's one of these cards. So I'll get another ship because I seem to like ships. All right, and that was my $4. Neutral ships, I gotta say, but you know, and another of their cards. Okay, I assure you there's some separatist cards that should be coming along soon. All right, and at the end of my turn, of course, I am out of cards. They're all in my discard pile, so I just shuffle what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means I might be getting some of my new ships into my hand soon. All right, back to the I almost called them rebels, Republic. And let's see, they've got a public shuttle and a Republic shuttle, so that's 2. And then I have 2 incoming damage. Now here's the thing with damage, and I should probably make that apparent. I have to assign who I'm, like what cards are assigning damage to what. So for example, if I want to with this card damage, I wouldn't because it's my own card, but let's say that card, I have to put it in front of it to denote that I'm attacking that card. Now there's nothing I can attack on the row because all the cards that are there are mine, so probably this 4 damage is going to just go straight to their base. I also have a Jedi Knight, which is the same card that the other team has. I can pick if I want a gun or a damage resource or the Force, and I should pick the Force so I can make it all the way up, but I only have $2. If I have 1 more, I can buy me a card, so I'm thinking I'm going to get me $1 to make it 3. Now do I want Isla? Secura is in play. The Force is with you. Each of your troopers units. Sure. Reveal the card of your deck. If it's not Jedi, I'm a droid. If it's not, okay. I'm gonna take Isla, and she goes on my discard pile. I've used all my money because I used his card for money, and then these 4 damage are going to the base. So my clone troopers did a lot of damage this turn. Okay, let's see. Mace Windu is out. Make a little bit more room. Okay, there we go. And same deal with him, he needs to shuffle. So now, okay, so here's my ship. So what I do is I put my ship in front of my base, kind of announcing that it's protecting the base. And you cannot inflict damage on a base if there's ships out. You have to destroy the ships first. So this base is now pretty well protected. Also, some ships have resources and stuff. So this one, for example, gives me 2 resources, and so does the other one. And then it also has power. So resources, you can make a common pool because it doesn't matter where the resources come from. You're buying as many cards as you can afford. Right, this power is when this card is defeated, each player may exile 1 card from their hand or discard pile, which is thinning your deck, which is a great thing to do in this game. Okay, so I have 4 damage, incoming 4 damage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign this 4 to attack the gunship. And because I have 4 and it takes 4 to defeat right here, then I defeat it and I gain this reward. Gain 4 money. So I'm going to gain 4 money. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I also have an extra money here from my transport. So I have a lot of money. I wish I could buy mace, but we replenish right away. So, okay, so this is finally one of our cards. So now what I can do is to see if I can get better cards out there is I can spend my money little by little. But I do think, well, I want a ship, so I'm going to spend 3 to get the what do you call it, separatist ship, and then immediately I turn around another card. Unfortunately, it's not from my team, so I guess since I have so many neutral cards, it kind of pays off to get the pirate, because if you have another neutral card in play, draw 1 card. So, and then also save my money to see if we can get something. Okay, now we get the good one, but now I can't afford it anymore. I only have 5, so I'm going to go ahead and spend 4, because if you don't use it, you lose it. It's not like you can keep resources between turns. And another good of my cards, but I only have $1. There's only 1 card that costs $1, but it's from the other team, so I cannot buy it. All right, and that was my turn. And then I get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go to our opponent's turn, which are the Republic. And let's see. So I did get Jango Fett. When Jango Fett defeats a target in the galaxy row, draw 1 card. So he's got 5 damage. Let's see. I'm going to assign 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to defeat Count Dooku. And that will let me draw a card because of Jango's. So all these cards were assigned to the same guy, but I'm glad to see him go. Okay. And that's another one of his cards. All right, and now I still have some stuff. I have a Republic shuttle and another Republic shuttle. That's going to give me 2. And I also have my friend Isla. It's going to be assigning 2 damage somewhere. And when, well, Isla Secura is in play and the force is with you, each of your trooper units gains 1. Oh, so this guy's gained 1 power. I should have done that first. Well, I'm not going to go back. They would have defeated Count Dooku a lot faster, a lot sooner without spending so many cards. But okay. Also gain a force, and that's that symbol right there, and the 2 damage, which I'm yet to assign. Let's see. I don't need 2 force, but if I defeat this guy, I can gain 1 resource, and I will have 3, because right now I only have 2. Or I can just, well, hit one of these ships. At least start hitting it down. Let's gain the extra resource so we can buy more cool cards. Okay, and this one is one of my cards. Now I have $2. I can get that. Well, actually, I got an extra resource because of what? Oh, because I defeated the battle droid. So I can buy these 2 cards, or I can just spend the $3 on that. I think I'm gonna get 2 cards. Yeah. Let's divide and conquer, and let's see what happens. So another of these guys and another of these guys. A lot of Republic cards in play. I did shoot something down, overshot, because I had 2 and I only needed 1 damage to be defeated. But that was that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went for the expensive card last time, so now I decided to, go easy. And these ships are a problem, of course. But not for me. They're good for me. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All I have is money. 5 of it. And the only card I can buy is this one that costs 3. So I have $2 left, or 2 coins left. And that's not gonna be a good buy for me because it costs too much. Okay, so whoops. I've got 2. I need 3 more. There's 3. I keep forgetting that I can buy that and just start piling up on those when I don't have anything else to do with my money. All right, so I do start with the force on my side, so I get an extra resource. And then here's a shuttle and a shuttle and a shuttle and a shuttle. So that's 4 more resources. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have the one that lets me pick what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since I can pick what I want, I'll pick one more so I can get this one that costs 6 and looks like it does a lot of damage. And that was my turn. Haven't been able to protect my base, but he hasn't killed it either. Okay, this is a neutral card, so I'm going to put it here in between my cards and his cards. And then I need 5 cards, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, it's time for the Separatists to go. I like my ships, I'll tell you, they're doing a great job protecting me. Looks like I have 2 Republic shuttles, so that's 2. These guys give me 2, so I'm up to 6. So you know what I'm buying. And then I've got 4 damage and a dark side agent, which I'm going to use to get a force. The 4 damage is going to go here, or should I destroy Ahsoka? I don't think so, because it's going to give me money, but I already have all the money I need. So I'm just going to destroy the first base. And with 6, I'm going to buy this. We'll get a new card. It's another, what do you call it? Neutral card. All right, this base is destroyed, so we return the damage here, and I claim it as mine, and I put it like in a scoring pile, I guess. And again, in this game, 3 bases, and we're done. When I play at home, I usually go to 5, just because I'm okay making the game longer, but I didn't want to stretch out the game too long for you. So then now is the Republic turn, and they don't have a base, so this is their chance to gain a new base, and I know exactly what base they're going to get. That's unfortunate. I should have thought of that. Let's see if that's here. I know it's on the other game. I think it is. Yes, here it is. Fort and Axis. So Fort and Axis says, when you reveal an Axis, purchase a Republic or neutral card from the Galaxy roll for free and add it to your hand. So I can get either Republic or neutral. I'm going to get, of course, Mace Windu, which is, I'm never going to get to $8. Or maybe I will, but I don't think I was close. Okay, so that's a neutral card, comes out. And now I have 6 cards in my hand, and one of them is Mace Windu, so it's not going to be a bad turn. So let's see, order is important, so I should probably read. So I'm going to start with a V19 Torrent, which is going to create 2 damage, which I need to assign to. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may discard it, and I'm doing this for a reason. I will discard it. And I can do things in any order I want, so I don't have to assign the damage right away, because I can, of course, add more cards to deal bigger damage if I want to kill something bigger, like maybe one of these ships. But I am doing that like that. This guy's going to get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of damage, mister. There we go. So he has to assign 6 damage somewhere. I had 7. Okay. And then it says, reveal the top card of your deck. If the force is with you, Mace Windu gains damage equal to the cost of that card to a maximum of 5. So the force is with me, because anything below this line means that the force is with me. It's not all the way with me, but it's still with me. Here it's neutral, and there is the opponent. So it was right here. By the way, he does give me 2 force, so it is all the way. So I'm going to reveal this card, and oh, I shouldn't have dropped that one, because he gets damage equal to the cost of that card, but this card costs 0. All right, it's just revealed, so we'll put it back. That's unfortunate. I should have kept the 2, but I was greedy. I wanted more. All right, so that's that. And then let's assign the damage. With 8 damage, we can kill both of these ships, right? 3 and 4, 7, and I have 6 damage. I have 6 damage. So 4 is going to go here, and 2 is going to go here. He's already gone, but I'm going to use this card, which gives me 6 damage. I'm not assigning it yet. I'm going to use the card's power, because it's a pretty darn good power, I think. All right, it says, vehicle. Place another unit you have in play on top of your deck. So this guy, that was in play, because everything in here is in play, is going on top of my deck, so he's going to come back next turn. How fun. All right, and then I have a clone trooper that's going to be providing another 2 damage, and there's nothing for me to kill in the row, so I get 1 from my Republic shuttle, one of these, and then this one is going to let me pick between a resource or the force or a damage. So before I decide I commit this card, let me keep it in my hand. Let's finish this things off. So this one is going to do a damage here, and whatever damage is left goes to the base. So these 2 are done. And they go to the player's discard pile, so they might come back again, of course. We only scare them away. So that guy is done. And then 2, 4, 5. I need 3 more, so I'm going to have to commit, unfortunately, all of this damage, which is overkill, to destroying this base. And then I have 2 here, and there's nothing else I can do with it because these are my cards, so these are going to go away. So I guess I'm going to get a resource from Mr. Little Yoda here, and I have 2 resources. I really don't know what I can do with 2 resources. The only thing I can afford is this one. If you have another neutral card in play, draw 1 card. So sure, that's $1. I have $1 left, and his Jar Jar. Jar Jar is interesting, and sure, I guess we can buy it. When you purchase or play Jar Jar Binks, you may spend $2 to gain, it's when I purchase or play, to gain 1 force and place him in your opponent's discard pile. So he's just going to clog his deck, because you see he gives you absolutely nothing. But I don't have enough money to pay for him, so I mean, I could get it for 0 and then pay later, but it's going to clog my deck in the meantime. So let's just leave it there. And I think that's it. We did everything. This base is more than destroyed, so we are tied. Okay, and this goes here. And then they need to find themselves a new base. Of course, I need to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I guess I didn't do for him either. But again, since there's no player interaction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I'm hoping they fix in other expansions, like have some kind of instant magic, you will call them, you know, where while you play they can counter with something. But for now they don't have it. Now he doesn't have any expensive cards, so let's see that he can benefit from buying. So he doesn't want the same base that I got, but let's see what he's going to get. Maigito, if that's how you say it. While Maigito is your base, you do not return unspent resources to the supply at the end of your turn. So I get to save my money for something better, bigger next turn, especially for when cards are actually available for me to buy. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3 resources here. 4 actually, because I got 1 more in my hand. 4. And then I have a droid Deca. So droid, if you exile at least 1 card this turn, this unit gains 2, but it doesn't. So it's attacking for 3. I can try and hit the base, or I can hit this, and I'll gain 2 force as my reward. I think we need the force, so we're going to give rid of that. We're going to gain 2 force. We don't like the force on the other side. Of course, now I have no money to buy Embo, but I'm going to buy Underworld Contract and put it on my discard pile. And this is another good card. Spend that. And then I'm going to purchase this guy, and when I purchase it, or when you play it, you may spend $2 to gain 1 force. So now the force is neutral. And place him on your opponent's discard pile. So there you go. Now your deck is clogged. But of course, when he plays it, he can send it back to me. So Jar Jar is just a mess. Alrighty, as he is, right? As we all know that he is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 1 more. And of course, you're going to be seeing characters that you recognize, like for example, Anakin, which I guess is still on the brink of becoming bad, but not really, because he's on my side. Okay, let's see. Let's check this out. So I have 3 and 4 resources, and of course I have Mace Windu. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Mr. Mace Windu is going to give me 6 attack and 2 force. And then reveal the top card of your deck. If the force is with you, which now it is, Mace Windu gains another 0, so gains +0 damage. So he's attacking for 6 And I guess we're gonna send it all to the base because there's nothing else I can hit. So 6 damage to the base. And unfortunately, I could have saved my money, by the way, instead of buying, but it's okay. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to buy Anakin, but I can get one of these. Reveal the top card of your deck. If the force is with you, you may swap it with a card from your discard pile, or reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a fighter or a trooper, this unit gains 2. I'm going to take Ahsoka. I mean, it is Ahsoka after all. Who doesn't love Ahsoka? Maybe her master can come follow in a minute. All right, another, finally, a card for the Separatists. Okay, and Maze Window goes away, and then we get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same deal, we need 1 more. The bases are not protected, so it's time to hit them. 5, okay. Okay, we're back with this guy, and okay, I was talking about bases not being protected. Well, now they are. Oof. Okay, the Imperial fleet is here, or I guess the Separatist fleet. Okay, so this one is going to attack for 1 and is going to give me a resource. Exile a Separatist card from the Galaxy row. If you do repair 2 damage from your base, sure. The only Separatist card is here. Oh, exile. When you exile cards, they don't go to the discard pile. They go to an exile pile, and these guys are really good at digging through it and bringing them back to life. So. Alright, and there's another one of mine, good. And then this guy gives me 2 resources. And this guy has 4 damage that I can inflict. I got another resource from here, bringing me to 4. And then I got the Pirate. If you have another neutral card in play, draw 1 card. That is a neutral card. It is in play. So I get another resource from here. And the Pirate has 2 damage. So I can probably kill Anakin. I can spend these 5 to defeat Anakin. And I gain 3 resources and 2 4s. So we're fighting for the 4s. And then 3 resources. Okay, bye Anakin. And then there's Padme. Alright, can I get rid of her? No. I only have 2 damage left. So since I can't defeat anything, we'll just take it to the base. Okay, and then I got a bunch of money. 3 and 3 is 6. We'll buy this big ship. And then I have 4, but the one I want is 2. So I can save them because of my base power, so I'm gonna just keep them here for next time. Okay. Then I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, the Republic is going to have a really hard time going through all my ships. Good luck to you. Yes, but the Republic will try to do what it can because, yeah, we don't want to deal with all that. So here's 5 damage. And if I defeat a target in the row, in the Galaxy row, I can draw a card. But I don't want to defeat any targets there because I can't. You can't destroy ships. That's why they don't have the little number like the cards that you can destroy do. So we're going to send, let me see, do I have that card that gives it? Yes. Well, yes. Okay. So let's play Ayla. It gives me, she's going to hit for 2. Have I hit anybody for 5 yet? No. So let me do that before I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says when Ayla's Secura is in play and the force is with you, which it is because she's going to give me 1 force. Each of your trooper units gets 1 more damage. So I do have a trooper unit here. So instead of 2 damage, this is 3 damage. And then all I have is Republic shuttles, which are going to give me resources. So I have 2 resources. All right, so let's see. Here is 5. So with 5, we're just going to attack probably all in for the base. So that's 5. And then these 3 will get rid of this ship. And then I only have 1 left, but not enough to defeat it. But, you know, what the good thing is that you can, the damage on the ship stays. So at least now it only has 2 more damage left. And then I have $2. I can't keep my money like the other player can, but there's nothing I can afford, so I just lose it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. And then let's see, did I get any new ships? I did. So let's do a new ship. And I have 2 bucks that I saved from last time, plus the 2 from this ship and 2 from the other ship. Very good. I just wish I had more cards. And then I have a separatist transport, which is going to give me another resource. And then I have this guy that wants me to have exile cards this turn, but I haven't, which is doing 3 damage. And then 2 of the battle droids, which is 2 damage each. Okay, so what am I hitting? I should probably hit Padme. So I'm going to commit these 2 cards, which will be 5 damage, to get Padme out of the way. Gain 3 resources and 2 force. So 3 resources and 2 force, and the force is finally with me. Look at that. Okay, and that is one of theirs. So these guys attacked. Let's put these back so I don't get confused. And then I have 4 more. Exile up to 2 cards from your hand or discard pile if I destroy that guy. Or I can just hit 4 to the base. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I got 6 on them. And then look at all this money. What do I want to buy with all this money? Well, I guess we can get Embo. This little symbol here means it's a unique card. So there's only 1 of them. So we can actually, all of them are unique. So pretty cool. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. Which one do I want? The Embo gains 1 for each other neutral card you have in play. When you play Sam Weasel, she gains 2, 2, 2. Okay, that's like Lobot in the base game. When Razzie defeats a target in the Galaxy Bro, I don't think I care about that one. I think I'm gonna take Zam, because I can pick either 2 force, 2 resources, or 2 damage. Okay, a Hut Fighter. Let's see. I got 4 and 3 is the best I got. Alright, I'll take Embo. And now I have a unit for 2. I have $3. Spend two resources, or I can save them. I want to save them to maybe get that ship. I think so. I'm gonna save them. Okay, because this base is not gonna last me forever, so this is my time to actually save money if I want to save money. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 cards. Okay, opponent has no force. It's not on their side. So let's see. Well, let's see. I've got, looks like a couple of starters, 3 Republic shuttles, which I should probably be thinning my deck. This is not going to trigger because it says if you have another neutral card in play, draw 1 card, but I don't. It's not a neutral card. And then place another unit you have in play on top of your deck. But I don't have any units. None of these are units. Oh yeah, they are units. Okay, so I guess we'll put this one. But first, before I do that, let's attack. Who do you want to attack? Do you want to exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile? Yes, I think we're going to attack that. Then this is going to go on top of my deck. And I can exile 1 card from my hand or discard pile. I have no cards in my hand because I played them all. So once they're on the table, they're no longer in your hand. But I do have a discard pile, so let's just get rid of one of these shuttles. Or troopers. I think shuttles. So I feel like in the game, when you first start, you want to have money, but very, very soon you want to have hits because you want to forget about buying cards and just hit really hard. But that's just me. All right, I have 3 money. We can get this Hut Fighter. Spend 2 to have the unit, yeah. I mean, I can't save it, so let's get the Hut Fighter. Or we could have gotten one of these things that gives us force. But I'm hoping there's better stuff coming. Okay, so this is one of my ships. This goes away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And the separatists are gonna go. All right, so I have yet another ship. 2, 4, 6 resources from this. There's 4, 6, okay, and then I got my underworld contract, which gives me a resource and a force. So I'm almost there. If the force is with you, spend 2 fewer resources on the next neutral card you purchase, and I've got $3 more from my shuttles, so I have lots of money. So you see how now what I want is damage. So I spent 2 fewer on a neutral card, so I can get this one for free, because that's the only neutral card. Actually, this one is a neutral card also. If you have another trooper in play, repair 2 damage from your base. Yeah, I'll get this one for free. Actually, I can't. That's one of their cards. So I get this one for $1 because I get a $2 discount. And now it's card Bane. I like that. A lot of damage. If you have at least 3 neutral cards in play, choose destroy a capital ship your opponent has in play, or exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile. All right, let's get that guy. 2, 4, 6. So that cost me a lot of money, but I mean, it's Cad Bane, right? Okay, another one of their cards. So all I have left is 4 to get my ship. I'll save the other ones unless there's a $2 card coming. Nope, it's a $3 card. Okay, and I need to be doing more damage. I haven't done any damage in a while. Okay, 1, 2, and I need 3 more. Hopefully Cad Bane can change that whenever he comes back into my hand. Okay, or comes into my hand, because he hasn't been in my hand yet. All right, so let's see. I've got no force, but I do have Maze Windu, so it's 6 that I won't assign yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 force. So the force is neutral. And reveal the top card of your deck. If the force is with you, Maze Windu gains damage equal another 0. Great. Okay. So this is not going to trigger, because it says if you have another neutral card in hand, in play, draw 1 card, but I don't have any neutral cards, which means I should probably be getting neutral cards. Let's see. I have a trooper that's just straight 2 damage. Oh, and now I see that I could have done this. 2 more damage here, and reveal the top card of your deck you may discard it. I should have done that first. Well, yes, I will discard Jar Jar, because he's no bueno. And then this guy's going to give me a force, because I can pick 1 force, 1 damage, or 1 resource. Alright, let's go ahead and assign damage here. I guess we'll get rid of these ships again. So this is 2, 4. We'll put 4 here, and 2 here. He's done. We'll do the last 2 here, and we'll do these 2 here, and 1 goes to the base, but I've destroyed the whole fleet, so not bad. Now you see the importance of having ships. Alright, so that's their discard pile. I draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, so I need 1 more. Okay. And then we have 2 resources. Let's see, I've got a couple of separatist shuttles. That's just going to give me resources. So let's get them out of my hand. Actually, I have 1 more. Okay, I have an underworld contact, who is a scoundrel. Is going to give me a force, which is going to make it neutral, and $1. If the force is with you, spend 2 fewer on your next neutral card you purchase. Well, then let's get a force for this so that the force is with me. And my next neutral card, which there are none of, it's going to cost me a few. But it doesn't matter, because it doesn't have to be the first card I buy. It just have to be the next neutral card you purchase. So the only card that I can buy, because everything is from the Republic, it's another one of these, which I've seen before, and now I can't buy anything. But I'll save my money, because I can. Thank you, base. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I need to attack some of these units so I can start purchasing things. In the meantime, we've got a trooper, or the pirate, which is 2. you have another neutral card in play, draw one card. Do I have another neutral card in play? Let me see. I don't. Okay. But it says the Bark Trooper. While you have another trooper in play, this unit gains 2 damage. And this guy is a trooper for whatever reason, so he gains 2 damage. He also gives me 2 resources. This one gives me a resource, public shuttle. This is not gonna work today. It's 3 damage and a force, and it says reveal the top card of your deck. If the force is with you, you may swap it with a card from your discard pile, but I don't have a discard pile. I mean, I guess I can still reveal it. It's a Republic Shuttle. I would have swapped it gladly. And I have yet another Republic Shuttle. Okay, so I have $4. And I have a little bit of damage, which now that there's no ships, let's just put it all here. So there's 3, because there's nothing I can kill anyway. So let's see if I defeated it. I probably did. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 12. No, 12 out of 18. Okay, so not yet. I wish they had like something that will help you remember where's the 10. But I think I said 12, 2, 6, 8, 10, yeah, so there's 12. So we'll put the 10 together, and here's 2 more. Okay, so I need 6 more damage on it for my second base. It's a big base, let me tell you. All right, and I have $4. With $4, obviously all the cards are over here. I can just get this one. The one thing I don't want to do is I want to not get a lot of cards, because I don't want them to have cards that they can buy, because they keep saving money. Okay, this is a neutral, so they can actually buy it. And it costs 7, which they might get to. Okay, so that's it for the Republic. And then they got 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe the force is neutral. All right, we start with 3 resources. This guy has 3 resources. Took 1 extra, and it has 2 damage. Embo gains 1 for each other neutral card you have in play. So can I play more neutral cards? Yes, I can. So this one's going to give him an extra damage, because it's a neutral card. And then I get to pick if I want 2 strength, 2 damage, 2 resources, or 2 force. I will take the force. And then I have another. So this guy gains 1 more. And she has 3. And it says, if she defeats a target in the galaxy row, gain 1 for each bounty hunter in play and the galaxy row. And I have 3 in play. These 2 are just straight out shoots. So I get 4 here. Okay. So let's defeat something in the galaxy row. Because it's going to give me 1 for each bounty card in play and in the galaxy row. So one of these, because she's a 3, or actually, or that guy is a 3. Sure. And this is their card, right? It's just in the wrong place. Yeah. So that's 3. Gain 3 resources. Okay. And we get a new card. And then we count how many bounty hunters. And we gain that many resources. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. And in the galaxy row, I don't see any. Alright, so that's that. And I still have more damage, more incoming damage. We should probably hit a base when it's still doable. 2, 4, 6. So there's the 10. Okay, so these guys went. This base is defeated. It's my second one. So the Separatists are winning, even though I feel like the Republic has better cards, or has had access to more cards. But I do have a lot of damage. So I can't hit the next base because it's not out yet. So all this damage is going to have to go to the galaxy row. So let's see. If I defeat with 3 this one, I can gain 3 more resources. Wait, this is one of my cards. I don't want to defeat my own card. So we'll defeat this one. Exile one card from your hand or discard pile. Okay. Oops. It's me exiling. So let's exile. Sure, we'll exile one of these starter cards. And we get a new card. It is one of mine. Good, because I need to buy stuff. And then with these, we can just hit that. Exile one card from your hand or discard pile. Because there's no other target. So we'll exile. Oops, I keep trying to exile the wrong person's cards. We'll exile another shuttle. Because now we don't need money anymore. Obviously, we are doing okay with money. Okay, what do we want to buy or do we want to save? Because if we get like a really good card, but I think we should at least buy something. This 7 though, Fet's Fire Spray. That's nice. It's not a Cold Slave 4. Add a neutral unit from your discard pile to your hand. If it's a bounty hunter, that unit gains 2 damage while attacking a target in the galaxy row. Well, you know what? I do have a lot of bounty hunters. So 3 and 4 is 7. So let's buy that one. And it also does 4 damage. So it's pretty good. Okay, here we have another neutral card. And now I can actually get both of my cards. Sure, why not? Let's get rid of all our money. That's a neutral. And that's a neutral. Okay. And then we get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Republic time. All right, I've picked my base. I'm going to go with Illum. When you reveal Illum, gain 4 force. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I don't like that the force is all the way down there. I have a lot of cards that say if the force is with you. So I need the force to be with me. Okay, so let's see. I've got 2 shuttles, which is 2 resources. 2 of those are easy. And then I can spend, this gives me 3 resources, and I can spend 2 to have this unit gain 2 power, so 2 damage. So let's do that, so we can have some damage on board. I think I shouldn't have used this card to bring, oh yeah, it is a unit. Okay, reveal the top card of your deck. I don't have any way of knowing what's here. Another 0. If the force is with you, which it is, Mace Window gains and damage equal to the card's cost, but it didn't happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 4s. And then this says, place another unit you have in play on top of your deck. And this alone does 6 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be a good turn for us. Yeah, okay. So this 8 damage is going to destroy this base, and he is going to go back on top of my deck because of this card, and that means this base is destroyed. So we are tied again. 1 more base and the game is over. And then of course I can't keep hitting it, and there's nothing for me to hit because this one is the only one that could be hit, and it's my card. So all this damage, unfortunately, is going to go to waste. And I have $3. With $3, I think I'm going to buy me a ship. And what's next? It's one of my cards, but I can't afford it. So there we go. Because you don't get this extra resource unless you have the force all the way on your side at the beginning of your turn. And I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's a close game. Very nice. 14 damage. He's got to pick a base. Let's see what he picks. Alright, we're going to go with Mustafar because that's thematic. That's where the end of the first episode, the first movie ended. Episode 1, I should say. And it says when you play a neutral card for the first time each turn, draw 1 card. And I seem to have a lot of neutral cards, so I'm hoping that that's going to help me. Let's see. I have a ship, but it's not neutral. It gives me 4 damage. Okay, and then I have another ship, but it's not neutral. Purchase a droid from your exile pile as if it were in the galaxy row. Nice, okay. Do I have a droid in my exile pile? Let's see. I don't have an officer. Okay, so it's not going to help me right now, but maybe later. I do have another for my transport. I have not exiled any cards this turn, so you only gain 3 damage. And then we got Cod, which is 4 damage. And 2 resources. If you have at least 3 neutral cards in play, do I? I don't. I only have 1. Oh, by the way, which one was the one? When you play your first neutral card for the first time each turn, and this is neutral, draw 1 card. So I will draw 1 card, which is another neutral card. Gets me 2 damage. If you have another neutral card in play, draw 1 card. I do. So can it be neutral? Nope. It's a ship though, which with 4 damage. So I'm not going to complain. Seems like I have a lot of damage this turn. I think that's it. I don't have what he requires. He requires 3 neutral cards in play. So I don't have that, but it's okay. Let's just go ahead and do damage, see if we can finish it. So this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You are done. And the Separatists have won, unlike in the movies. And that's it. That's how you play Star Wars: The Deck Building, The Clone Wars. Alright guys, there you have it. That was a full run-through of Star Wars, the deck building game, The Clone Wars. Like I said, we already have a run-through of the OG game in the channel. So if you want to see the other cards and how they play, there's also unboxings for both this game and the OG game, the one that came before it. I do enjoy the game. I think I'm not as familiar with these cards yet to really create good combos and you know, play them to the fullest of my abilities. I always play the Rebels in the other game, and I feel like I'm very familiar with those, and I know kind of like what to wait for, what to buy, you know, like how to better strategize. I think this just takes a little bit of time to get to know the cards, but the mechanics are the same, but then the cards have different effects that are going to affect how you play the game depending on which set of cards, which decks you're playing as. So the Separatists versus the Jedi, or the not the Jedi, but the Republic, or even the other 2 decks, which are the Empire and the Rebels. So very interesting. We love this game here. I love this game. I played a lot. I haven't gotten this one to the table much because, again, I think because we're not used to the cards, we'd still rather play the other one. But I think I needed to support them, giving more love to this game. The one thing, like I mentioned in the run-through, is I wish that there was some more interaction between players. So like if I'm playing an attack, that the player can actually counter it. So when they think that they're going to win, they actually don't. But like today, there was nothing I can do to prevent that last attack from happening. They had it. They had so much damage that they just, you know, destroyed my base in one go. It happens. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to follow us on social media and subscribe to Meeple Village if you haven't done so already. I'll see you guys on the next one. But until then, may you play more games.
I won't let you forget.